Hello guys and welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to be learning about basics of Flask and how to use it in a simple and a short tutorial. So let's get started. First thing you need is Flask and ngrok. I recommend having ngrok as well because it takes like a couple of megabytes and you can just run ngrok to your local host or local IP and make sure that your server is public, which is cool because you can share it with your friends. So I'm going to explain everything of that, but let's just first get into Flask. First thing you want to know is you want to install all the modules necessary for Flask. I think you just need to pip install Flask and that should be fine. But you also need to make a new map along with the file that you're going to use as a server. And in the map, you're going to put two maps, which is static and templates. In templates, you can put your HTMLs. And in static, you can put your CSS. Why? Well, because Flask reads it from these maps. That's how it works. So in templates, you have your main.html, and you're going to have to link your CSS by using /static/config because server reads it like that. So from Flask, import Flask and render template. Why? Well, because we need Flask to load the server and render template to render our HTML. App equals Flask name. So we just have to do this, and app route equals /. So what this means is if route is home. So if someone just types in this IP right here, it's going to take him to home. So if it's home, we're going to serve this one. So it doesn't say if here, but it kind of implies that. It's going to say def main, and it's going to return the render template main.html, which is right here. And then after that, we have the app route is blog. So if the app route is /blog, this /blog, then it's going to render blog.html. And so if name is main, what this means basically is if this program is ran just by itself and not by other program, it's going to start. And it's going to debug, it's going to host on our internal IP and on the port 80. So what is port 80? Well, it's the HTTP port that serves your website. What this means is if you type in this link into your browser, it's just going to give you the web page. So how do you find your IP? You go ipconfig in the CMD, and right here under IPv4 address is your local IP address. Alright, so that's it. So now let's get started. Let's run our batch file, which basically just says python server.py, and these commands you can just ignore. They're just for the aesthetics. And there we go, we're running the server, and our server is active, and we have a debugger pin and all the stuff like that, but all we really want to know is this IP. And you also don't need to type the HTTP because the browser automatically assumes that. So let's get back to ngrok right now. And before we activate ngrok, I want to show you that it works. So go to your preferred browser, and right here we're going to type in our IP. Okay, there we go. Now if we had a button right here that would link us to the /blog, it would actually load the blog. So you don't have to write /blog.html, you just have to write /blog or make a button that when you press it takes you to /blog. And there you go. That's our blog file. If we enter something else, it's going to say not found. So this is a 404 error. Okay, so we have our website set up, and you can see the requests here and the response from request and the time. Okay, so once we're running right here, we're going to start our ngrok with this batch file that I made. Again, you can ignore this and you can just use this. ngrok.exe, which is this file right here, it just takes 15 megabytes, and you don't have to install anything. All you need is this, and you're gonna get it in like a zip file right here. There it is, ngrok.exe. You can just download it from their website, and you just run it, like double click it. Or you can just use like this, ngrok.exe, http, which means our 80 port, remember? And then our IP, and then double.80 again. Why? I don't know, it just has to be like that. So our IP right here is our internal IP, and since you can, if you can notice, that's good, but my IP doesn't work. This is my previous internal IP. So let's just change this back to our current internal IP, which is 106. So 192.168.1.106.80. Good. So now let's run it. And there we go. I'm gonna have to blur this out, but yeah, you can pretty much see that it's going. And then we have our link. Now you don't need to know anything else, but all you have to know is just copy this link right here. You can't right click copy because it's a terminal, but we can just rewrite it, it's fine. What this is doing is it's forwarding our localhost to the internet, so anyone can join to this website. Like, you can share this link with your friends and they're going to be able to see that website. So let's rewrite this. F37A83 and 60.ngrok.io. Once you enter that, there you go, that's your webpage. But guess what happens if I type in blog again? It works. Good. Right, that would pretty much be all for the basics of Flask. You can turn this off. So we can now close this and close this as well. There you go. That's the basics of it. With Flask, you can do pretty much everything. You can do a lot of stuff. Like, you can handle inputs, you can execute Python commands in it and print out Python stuff. And thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Make sure you check out my website. I've just bought a real website and it's on and it's going, and I'm really looking forward to being able to share it with you guys. So make sure you check it out. Just like walk around, walk through it, and you can see the transcripts, like the text versions of the videos, and that's pretty cool. So thank you for watching and goodbye.